So I kind of have mixed feelings about the situation between Kanye and his dentist. When I first saw the story, I kind of skimmed through it because at this point I'm kind of tired of Kanye and his bullshit and shenanigans.
I'm not going to say what race, what people, doctor, and what hospital, and what media it went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
So my first initial thoughts after reading it, like doing like a little quick read, was how the fuck are you pushing 50 and getting peer pressure into trying drugs, my nigga? Like, what are you doing? You got like 3 kids. But then I had to take a step back. I humbled myself. I was like, CJ, you being a little bit too brash. Give it a chance. Read through the whole thing. Read through the whole shit. And again, I kind of had this feeling towards Kanye where it's like, nigga, it's kind of your fault. Like, you've been around too many rich white people, so of course they're gonna have you doing some weird shit. So if you don't know exactly what's going on with Kanye and his dentist, I'm just gonna give you like a quick little debrief. So this nigga named Deja Vu Lucky on Twitter says hashtag save Ye. Ye has been manipulated by his friends into abusing nitrous, which is dangerous and can cause permanent damage. The person who has been supplying him is named Thomas Connolly. Ye's friend. Fuck. Ye's friends have also used the state Ye is in to steal his stuff, including his kid's birth certificate. Which, what the fuck? What do you need that for? This is what I'm saying, bro. He's surrounding himself by a bunch of weird, rich white niggas. It's never gonna go right for you, especially if you're black. The Deja Vu nigga then goes on to post about how the dentist Thomas Connolly goes on to supply Kanye with nitrous oxide. And nitrous oxide is pretty much just laughing gas that they give you at the dentist to put you under. It essentially just slows your brain and body's response time down. And the effects of the drug can kind of vary depending on how, if it's like inhaled, pretty much. It induces a feeling of like euphoria, relaxation, and calmness. And if you're on it, you're pretty much just like tweaking, and you might expose like some freak ass shit you've done in the past before to the doctors, that sexy ass nurse that you got.
Anybody out there that can help me on some booty, contact me, please.
So Deja Vu says that Thomas Connolly has pretty much just left Kanye's brain in a state of mush, pudding, and that's pretty much why Kanye hasn't been dropping shit on time and shit's just been subpar. Which, like, I think this nigga has always been inconsistent with when he's gonna drop shit, but I can understand, like, the decrease in, like, quality of his music. So as far as, like, the quality of his music, that could be valid with it, which, like, I mean, yeah, he's obviously fucked up mentally, and then you're topping that with abusive drugs, so yeah, you're not going to be on your A game. And also, the dentist convinced Kanye to have him live with him, like for the dentist to move in with Kanye. And again, I'm just like, it goes back to him surrounding himself with a bunch of yes men, just a bunch of doormat ass niggas, and a bunch of rich, weird white folks. He just has no kind of like common sense with shit, no kind of discernment. Which, given his mental state, is understandable, but at the same time, you kind of have to help yourself to get yourself out of that kind of state. So apparently, all this information's been confirmed by Yeezy fan pages, and they've been threatened by Eric Cui, C-U-I? I don't know how to say that, excuse me. And he's the former Yeezy head of staff. And like at this point, it seems kind of sketchy because it's all hearsay with no kind of real like evidence of it. So like after reading all this shit, I was just kind of like, I mean, I don't really know. Like I don't know what to believe, honestly. Like it could be true, but at the same time it could not be true. It could just be Kanye trying to deal with all his problems through drugs, which isn't a good thing at all. But his dentist could have like no ill will towards Kanye. And I felt like this until I saw pictures of what the dentist looks like. This nigga looks like a fucking Batman villain. Immediately, red flags right away. He's fucking bald. You gotta be a little wary with bald niggas because they could just wild out at any moment. Like, bald niggas have no kind of protection from the sun. So it's just all type of gamma rays, radiation, all that shit is just penetrating the skull and going straight to the brain. That kind of radiation to the dome cannot be good for your brain, can't be good for your mental health, your physical health, spiritually. And to make things worse, this nigga has a tattoo hairline. I shouldn't have to go into further explanation on why this is a red flag. Because, I mean, come on, my nigga, look at this shit. Another red flag is that this nigga is fucking brolic. Nigga's beefy as shit. Nigga's gotta be on trend, HGH, something. He's shooting something up his ass. Like, look at this picture. He's busting out the. He's not even in scrubs. He's not even in fucking scrubs. And he's busting out a fucking button up. Me personally, I want my dentist to be frail. I want them to be bendable. Because why are you, as a dentist, this fucking big, this fucking strong? Now, I've had bald dentists before, but they made me feel safe because of their build. They weren't big, strong, big buff neck niggas. Getting dental work done is such a vulnerable position, and all my dentists in the past have either been women or they've been men that aren't built like a goddamn action figure. They weren't built like fucking Larry Wheels. And honestly, after seeing what this nigga looks like, I believe he did the shit. And he did with like incredibly ill intentions. He looks like a Gotham villain. He looks like he's up to no good. He's a very nefarious character. I'm not letting you in my mouth, my nigga. You're too big. You're too strong. You don't even need utensils. You can just pull the bitch out with your fingers. Nigga probably didn't even use nitrous oxide. He probably just knocked Kanye out for his first operation. No nitrous needed. And then when he realized it was Kanye, he was probably like, "Oh, I can hit this nigga for a lick. I'm gonna get him drugged up. I'm gonna get him fucked up. I'm gonna have his brain turned into fucking coleslaw, and then I'm gonna steal his money and for some reason his children's birth certificates." I still don't understand what he could gain from that, but again, this nigga is very nefarious. Look at him. Look at him. He's not normal. I can't quite tell the race of him, but he looks like a Mexican nigga. He looks Hispanic, Latino. In the fucking, what is this, a Hail Mary? The shit on his head that looks like Catholic shit. So, you know, Mexican niggas love Catholicism. And I don't know, that might be why he chose him, because all the dentists in LA are Jewish for some reason, and he went with the Mexican because it's not Jewish, because he hates Jewish niggas, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of this nigga. It just doesn't, the whole situation doesn't make sense to me. I still have very mixed feelings about this. Like, do I think that this nigga did it? Probably. He probably did, honestly. I couldn't tell you, but I'm leaning towards yes, the fuck he did. But again, I'm falling back on Kanye's decision making. Why are you letting this big brolic nigga in your mouth? Is there anything about this nigga that screams like this is a safe place? Like, he's tatted up and he has a mural tattooed on his fucking head. He has a tattoo hairline, my nigga. I don't know what else to tell you. There's no other flags that are redder than this. He's a dentist that's wearing fucking gold chains, bust down rollies, a fucking skull ring, Gucci. Is that a gun? This nigga has it. No. This is on Kanye. I'm sorry. This is on Kanye West, and it's on him. That's all I gotta say. So I was gonna leave the video off like that, but it just didn't sit right in my spirit, considering like the content within this video. Addiction is a very real thing, and it's scary because it just creeps up on you out of nowhere, and it's affected me personally within like people in my life. And I know that there's somebody that's on here watching this shit that's dealt with or knows somebody that's dealt with substance abuse as well. So ending the video like that just didn't sit right with me again. Like, it's a very serious topic. You can get addicted to literally anything. Like, even if you just smoke weed, if you're in a bad state, you're still going to be wiring different neurological pathways in your brain to make your brain and your body want that kind of substance that you're putting into your body. So just be careful and mindful with how you're participating in substance abuse, substance usage. Know yourself, know your limits, don't do too much, don't get too fucking crazy. And also pay attention to who you're buying the shit from. If you feel like you have a problem, go seek some help. I honestly think that's the best thing for you to do. It's better to get help before it's too late. And also the same thing with other people in your life. If you feel like they might have an addiction of some sort, like, bring it up with them. It's better to put that little seed in their head and have them be upset with you for a little bit and maybe lose their friendship even if they're that bad at that point and so in denial of it. But what I'm trying to say is let them know that you're worried about them and you're coming from a good place, and yeah, that's all you can do, honestly. Just hope for the best. So Yeah, stay away from fucking drugs, bro. And niggas with fucking tattoos for a hairline. She don't believe in shooting stars, but she believe in shoes and cars. With flaws in the new department, riding around in the new with cartilage. I'm more the trips to more the orders of your favorite author. Man, why can't life always be this easy? Man, why can't life always be this easy? She in the mirror dancing so sexy. I get a call like, where are you, bestie? Some. I recall, you know I love the show.